Evangelicals' favorite president, Donald Trump, celebrated Easter the way you'd expect a good Christian to, by whining about criticism toward Georgia's voter suppression laws. In a statement that Trump put out over the weekend, he says, for years, the radical left Democrats have played dirty by boycotting products when anything from that company is done or stated in a way that offends them. Now, they're going big time with woke cancel culture and our sacred elections. And what he's referring to there is the fact that that Major League Baseball decided to move its All-Star game out of the state in response to the suppression law that Georgia just signed. And it's interesting that he has such strong feelings about cancel culture, because if I can remember correctly, conservatives also get super whiny when a private company like Nike, for instance, does something that they don't like include Colin Kaepernick in one of their advertising campaigns. Remember that? It led to a bunch of videos posted on social media that look like this.
You're gonna go ahead and say, hey, buy them our shoes. We stand with people who kneel for the national anthem. Well, sorry, Nike. I've been buying you for the past 20 plus years. Not anymore. Not only am I burning my favorite pair of Nikes, you are burning your sales. Have a good day.
You're burning your sales. Nike did fine. That was a great time to invest in Nike, by the way. You would get a nice return on your investment. Now, Francesca, I want to read one more part of his statement before going to you, because Trump actually urges conservatives to partake in cancel culture. In fact, he says, we can cancel culture harder than you can, liberals. And he says this: it is finally time for Republicans and conservatives to fight back. Boycott Major League Baseball, Coca-Cola, Delta Airlines, JP Morgan Chase, Viacom CBS, Citigroup, Cisco, UPS, and Merck. Don't go back to their products until they relent.
Yeah, JP Morgan Chase, Citigroup, and other banks that will not loan me any money. Right. Please loan me money.
But the one thing is, Francesca, there are certain things that are tough to quit, right? I mean, when it comes to banks, it's easy for Trump to quit because they won't loan him money. But what about that sweet, sweet Diet Coke? Well, Stephen Miller recently posted an image that features Donald Trump trying to hide his Coke. It's pretty funny. So he's not even following his own boycott.
Wow, that is an angle I hadn't thought of, and that's brilliant. Pepsi, it's the same. Not the same.
Oh wait, it's Pepsi? Oh, I thought it was Coke.
No, I'm saying just drink Diet Pepsi.
Oh, got it. Yeah. No, I know, but he's full of it. Like, all of these Republicans are the same, right? All of these Republican politicians are the same. Everything is theater, everything is culture wars, everything is BS. There are legitimate concerns over the fact that Georgia passed a voter suppression law that limits voting for a lot of poor and Black people. Mm-hmm. So their response to it is, okay, how can we somehow twist this into another culture war issue? When in reality, at the heart of it, as you know, Francesca, is our democratic process that's being attacked by these Republicans.
Yeah, I mean, just the Colin Kaepernick stuff reminds you like how insanely niche the complaint was. Like, not niche, but just removed from the issue. It's not about Kaepernick. It's not about kneeling. It's about the systemic killing of unarmed Black people in this country. That it just feels more like a feature than a bug of the policing system. That's what's at issue. And lo and behold, what a short 3-4 years later, Roger Goodell apologizing to Kaepernick, right? Like, speaking of like, once again, these corporations and people, again, go with where the wind carries them. But like, yes, it is trying to pick off and bite off just the smallest piece of a much larger issue, make that the theme, focus on that, and distract and distract and distract. And also, happy Easter.
Yeah, just distract, exactly.
The best part of that.
So right. Go ahead.
Oh no, I just want everyone to know he added happy Easter to the end of it. And
I know, I was gonna get to that.
Oh, okay, my bad, dude.
So he finishes it off with, they rigged and stole our 2020 presidential election, which we won by a landslide. And then on top of that, boycott and scare companies to submission. Never submit, never give up. The radical left will destroy our country if we let them. We will not become a socialist nation. Happy Easter. Like, what? But what's amazing is, like, this is the guy who just crashed a wedding at Mar-a-Lago to whine about how unfair life is to him. Like, this guy does not pass up any opportunity, any holiday to somehow make the situation about him and how aggrieved he is. It's so laughable. And like, look, honestly, at this point, anytime the words cancel culture are uttered by anyone on the right, I have to roll my eyes and like just brush them off. But remember, the whole point of the voter suppression law that just passed in Georgia is to cancel the Secretary of State. If they don't like that the Secretary of State refuses to go along with the demands of the GOP. So in this case, they didn't like that Raffensperger didn't just listen to Trump when he hit him up and said, hey, why don't you find like about 11 or so votes and help me out? They didn't like that Raffensperger didn't go along with that. So the whole point of this legislation, as it's written, is to cancel the Secretary of State if he or she does not do the bidding of Republicans. That's it. The law states the General Assembly, which is made up of Republicans, will select the chair of the state elections board rather than the board being chaired by the Georgia Secretary of State, an elected position. So they're even canceling their own voters in the state of Georgia in this regard.
Well, that's the thing about cancel culture, though, Anna. It's only cancel culture if it's someone who is a person of color, a woman, someone with a disability, a trans person, asking something of a straight, white, wealthy person. That's it. That is the only way it is cancel culture. If it's the other way around, if it's disenfranchisement, if it's not giving someone a home loan, if it's decades and decades of colonialism and slavery, that's not cancel culture. That's just living, not for you, for us, the ones on top, right? That's just normal life.
Right. I wanted to just quickly bring up that image that I was talking about, which was posted on Twitter by Stephen Miller. I just had a terrific meeting with President Trump. And Josh Billinson writes, he's hiding a Diet Coke bottle behind the phone a day after telling everyone to boycott Coca-Cola. It's just so good. It's so good and it's so Trump. You know, folks, people told me it was planted there, folks. I didn't put it there. People are saying it was planted. Anyway, he didn't say that yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if he did eventually.
Yeah, Photoshop, they can do amazing things. It's a deep fake news. I'm sorry. Why do we miss him? Why do we miss him? We don't.
No, don't miss him. Definitely entertained by him, but don't miss him like at all.
Anna, a year ago, remember how COVID was gonna disappear by Easter? You guys will all be able to worship together if that's your thing. Like, I'm still traumatized. Where our whole country is, but like, my God, just keep writing the statements and eat and drinking your Diet Coke and go away forever, buddy.
Thanks for watching the Young Turks. Really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.